There are powerful shifts taking place and portals, gang. Tap in. 1010. Welcome, welcome. We're back again. A powerful message for you. Do you see the orb? Spirit's trying to connect with you. Grand Rising. Didn't even get to do myself. Just had to come back out again and deliver this powerful message to the early birds that are about to catch this worm. Is that you? Well, go on. She go D Virgo 2222. There are powerful shifts taking place and portals open too, gang. You've been seeing 111, 888, 1010. These are all portal energies. Welcome. Charge. There you go. Earlier than usual, but there's a reason for it. There's a call to action. You just saw 111, so did I. It's kind of mad. I just saw it and I was going to come out and my doctor called me. So sorry about the delay. My doctor called me just on 11:11. It's 11:11. It was 11:11 when this reading was going to start, and my doctor called me on that dot. So powerful, gang. Powerful. And plus, I've never seen Jehovah's Witnesses until today. On this road, I've been here for a year. And there's always Jehovah's Witnesses wherever I've lived, but I've never seen them before until today. They're out in force. There's something powerful about today, gang. The shifts that are taking place on the 14th of March as we head towards the 8th, which is the eclipse energy, which is, and they do call it the devil. Did the devil comet? So there's some powerful forces at play right now, gang, that you need to be tapping into. And also, my daughter called me and I got a message for you. It's biblical. When I say it's biblical, she's about to bring it, but I'm about to speak about it too because it's all applicable. Because you're a phoenix. And in the Bible, it speaks about a time where Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thrown into the furnace. And this speaks about you, the phoenix, because you came out untouched, unscathed. And the fire represents the things that you're going through that are supposed to consume you. It's supposed to consume you. Like the eyelashes, they're strips, gang. They're supposed to consume you, the worry, the anger, the bills, the whatever it was. So welcome. We're calling you. I got a message for you. Stop scrolling. I literally had 3 hours sleep and they woke me up at 10:10 on the dot. They woke me up, bruh, sis. 10:10. I went to bed at something to 7, and at 10:10 I was getting up again. Your energy is on fire right now. You need to tap into it. is this? All right. Slight adjustment to the title here. So welcome, gang. We got 61 people in the house. It's your girl D Virgo 2222, and gang, I got a message for you. I was woken up at 10:10 with a powerful message, and it's not for all of you. Well, go on, people. 11:11 is the time that I was guided to start this reading. Very powerful number. It speaks about portals, energetic gateways. So does number 10:10. So does number 888. These numbers are very important to the people that I'm speaking to, because they just keep showing up in your life. I want to speak about the number 888. It's a very powerful manifestation number, and it's also connected to the energy of abundance, which is present in your life at this time. It says you've come out of the furnace, the fire. The fire represents problems in your life that were supposed to consume you and kill you, take you out. But God, because my daughter was telling me Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, they were bound and thrown into the fiery furnace, because someone was intimidated by them and their God, and wanted them to worship their God. But they refused. They stood on business. They stood on what they believed on. So they were bound and thrown into the fire. And I remember my daughter was telling me that there was a point where they turned up the heat. And even the people that threw them in, they perished. That's how hot the fire was. But yet, these three chosen individuals were untouched and unscathed. And when someone looked, I think it was when the king Nebuchadnezzar looked into the fire, he says, but I thought you put 3 people in there. And they said, yeah, but he says, I see 4. That was God. That was your angels protecting you the whole time from all these things that were supposed to and designed to consume you. So you are moving out of this time where you are coming out of the furnace, and that represents your phoenix moment. That's why when the phoenix is rising, all the ashes are just dripping off of the phoenix. Unscathed, untouched. The fire actually plays a major part of the regeneration process, gang. It's kind of like the eagle. When I was listening about the eagle will pick off its feathers, right? Pluck them off one by one. It's all part and parcel of the regeneration process. And that's painful. One. It's painful when you're plucking off your... Remember I told you I pulled out my own lashes. This is very relevant to what I'm telling you, because some of the problems will have you pulling out your own hair. But that's very symbolic of the eagle. This is where you know you're renewing, regenerating, and you're getting rid of the old things, the old mindset. And sometimes it's painful. It's a painful process, right? The process of transformation and regeneration is a very painful one, gang. You literally got to die. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, and be born again. It's a very emotional and disturbing time where not everyone can make it through, especially mentally. It really does take a toll on you, gang. So I'm speaking to the eagle, the phoenixes. You will resonate with this reading on a whole different levels. So take it where it resonates for you. But I want to tell you the number 888, why it's so powerful. It's bigger than abundance, gang. It goes back to the Bible, and we were brought back there with my daughter. She took me back to Bible. She took me back to church. So she called me, and she goes, today I was brought to the page 888 in her Bible, which I'm not sure which one it is, but I think it's the U version. I'm not sure which one she's using, but it was. When I looked at the page, it was 888. And I'm going to read to you what was on that page. I'm going to read to you. It's Daniel 3, verse 16. Daniel 3, verse 16, which is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When they answered the king Nebuchadnezzar, they said, we don't need to explain anything to you. We don't need to explain ourselves, our God, anything to you. We don't answer to you. We are hired to a higher power than you. And this really got to the king, because the king thought that he was ruling everyone and everything. But they didn't listen. They didn't follow the laws of the land. They were getting directions from a higher source. Gang, catch it. Catch it. This is very much applicable today. And why you're going through the things you're going through, because you're not going with mainstream. You're going against it, gang. You hire to a higher God. You answer to a higher God, a higher power. And this is problematic in this 3D realm for you. As they've designed it and mapped it out for you from the time you've been given birth to the time that you die. They've literally mapped out your whole life. 8 hours here, 8 hours there, and the rest of it over there. So what are you doing? We've already figured it out for you. Every milestone, everything. And we've really in certain books so you could follow them. So why are you out here following different rules? The ones that we didn't set for you. Who do you think that you are? So we're going to place you in the very finest. We're going to make your life a living mess. So you've been through the test. As Spirit says, you passed it. You're a phoenix every time. Because the phoenix is set through a series of tests every bloody day. That's why it's dying every day, gang. But just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you will be untouched and you will come out unscathed. Rising, despite what they do. You better catch it. So they said, we don't need to explain ourselves to you, whether you're king or not. Your title means nothing to us. It means something to them. We don't bow to you. We don't worship you. We don't worship your gods. And you can't make us. You can't. You can kill our bodies, but you can't kill our spirit. And our spirit is resilient and immortal. So you can do what you want with these bodies. And that's what he did. He threw them into the fire. He said, all right then. Bam, there you go. He bound them up like pigs and flung them in. They said, if you throw us, this is how sure they were. And to him, it came off as cocky. Some people are like, you're so cocky. You're so... No, I'm not. I'm very sure of myself. And this triggers you. Your confidence, which is your Godfidence, is triggering to other people. Catch it. They said, if you throw us into that hot furnace, the God that we serve can save us. So do it. Do it. I dare you. They basically said, I dare you. They basically dared the king to dash them in. They did. They were so sure of who they were serving that they said, all right, then if that's what you want to do, gang, do it, because I'm gang. I'm going to stand on my feet and not die on my knees out here. So they stood for everything. They represented their God to the end. But it wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. It was a breakthrough point, basically, because the king ended up worshipping their God, even though the point of it was for them to worship his God. But at the end of that, he was on his knees worshipping the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, because he realized that their God was more powerful than any God that he could fashion, that he could make, and he could conjure up in his mind. Triple dog dare ya, innit? 3 little boys, you know. I dare ya. He was like, what? Did you hear these little youths? They're daring me. And the fire's already on. Oh, my days. And you know the pride. The pride was killing the man. Because they offered him out in front of everyone. Like, and. You know, like these 2024 kids, yeah? And. They're making you, forcing you to fuck their shit up. That's my child right now. 2024. Let's put that on silent. Do not disturb. They're doing something. Everything else has to wait. At this point. So it says, we don't need to explain ourselves to you. We only explain ourselves to our master, which is God. This is not you. And if you throw us in there, the God that we serve will get us out. And if we're supposed to die, then that's where we're supposed to die. But we're leaving it in God's hands, not in your hands. But even if God does not save us, they said, we want you to know, King, that we refuse to serve your gods. So we're going to stand. We're not going to bow to anything or anyone. We'll die standing. We will not bow on our knees. This is a time to stand for something, or you're going to fall for anything, gang. And people are perishing out of here because of the lack of this knowledge. They are following willy-nilly the collective consciousness, and they're going straight to low vibrational hell on this earth. Some of them are living it right now and trying to drag you there with them. They say, we will not worship your gold idols that you have set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar became so very angry with Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, he gave an order for the oven to be heated 7 times hotter than before, because his pride, he was burning now, gang. So it was matching the way that they were burning him with their words. So he turned up the heat on them. And then he got the soldiers to throw them into the hot furnace. They were wearing their robes, their pants, everything when they went in, gang. And it says that the fire was so hot that the flames killed the soldiers that threw them in. But yet these 3 boys remained clothed, unscathed, untouched throughout. They were tied up very tightly. Then King Nebuchadnezzar jumped to his feet. He was very surprised. He's like, what, Black Cloud? What I got on? And he asked his advisors, because he can't think on his own. And he says, but I thought they were freed. He said, no, look, there's 4. We threw 3 people in there. Why are there 4? But God. But God, gang. He could only be God. Then Nebuchadnezzar went to the opening of the hot furnace. He shouted, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, come out. Because he couldn't go in. He couldn't go in. So he said to them, in the furnace, come out. Come out. And gang, he said, come out, gang. You don't have to believe me. You're a demon, gang. You're here to try to discredit me. You're not on the same mission as me. Here comes the witch. You belong to the same energy. I told you, she doesn't stop. This is the same woman that I told you every day. Here she comes. She's coming past right now. She came past in the last region. Here she comes again. Not that one, that one. There she goes. She's always on time. Every time. So when they came out, because they did, they came out of the furnace, the hot furnace that no one could go in. Don't worry about where I'm from. The satraps, prefects, governors, and royal advisors crowded around them in awe. Thank you, Chiquita. They could see that the fire had not burnt them at all. So they were like, wow. No, we want to know about your God. Because my God can't do this. So they were like starting to second guess the God that they were worshipping now. Like, my God can't save me from a fire. They didn't even smell the fire on their clothes. Nebuchadnezzar said automatically, praise to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Their God has sent his angel and saved his servants from the fire. These 3 men trusted their God and refused to obey my commands. They were willing to die instead of serving or worshipping any other God. So I now make them a steward. I make this law. They were promoted. You better catch it. Anyone from any nation or language group who says anything against the sons, against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, will be cut into pieces. This was a decree that was made after this. A law. And their house will be destroyed until it is a pile of dirt and ashes. No other God can save his people like this, is what Nebuchadnezzar declared. Then the king gave Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego promotions and more important jobs in the province of Babylon. So the places that you're being persecuted in is the places you're going to be promoted in. Did you catch it? The one thing that runs through the Bible is that you are promoted in these spaces that were meant to kill you. Daniel, the pit. Joseph, the pit to the palace. Daniel, he was just in the back. The king came all the way to the yard to find him, to promote him, and didn't know even who he was looking for. But he knew every time it was presented to him, that wasn't it. But the minute Daniel was brought, was it Daniel or David was brought from the back, he knew exactly who it was and why he was there. It was the energy, see, it speaks volumes. David as well, come on. There's so many instances. And that number 8, let me show you something. Without any cards, I really want to speak to you about the number 8. It's very powerful. And we're in the year of the 8, and it's biblical. And I've been doing a little bit of research. So I want to show you something that I found out. So listen to this. So the meaning of numbers when it comes to the Bible. The number 888 is very powerful. The profound meaning of the number 888 is directly linked to the manifestations of God in the flesh, which is Jesus, right? To save mankind from their sins. Catch it. Because as Joseph ponders whether to divorce, because even Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were saved to set people from their sins, from worshipping false gods, and through them being thrown in the furnace and being saved. This is how people were saved from worshipping these idols, gang, and from the everlasting fire that they were facing in eternal damnation hell. Let's get it correct. I need you to catch this message. It says you're going to make so much changes in people's lives. The things that you go through and they are witness to, they're going to see there's a God because of you. Spirits are going to turn from their wicked ways, and it's wicked ways because of you. Because some people have some wicked ways, and it's not until they see the God within you that they know God is true and real because of you. And because the way that he's always been saving and had his hands on you. He says he's got his hands on you. And they've been watching you go through the furnace time and time again. And they're wondering, how did you get out? How did those drugs didn't take you out? That dealing those drugs didn't take you out. Taking those drugs, whatever you was doing recklessly was supposed to take you out. And they've been watching you. As Spirit says, because they've been watching you, you've been saving them just by being you. You have a lot of people watching you, guys, and what you've been going through every single time. I'm not here to answer to you. Because you're not listening, so we don't listen to you. Allah's not in the Bible. And right now we're talking about the Bible, but you can apply it anywhere you want to. But Allah's not my God. It might be yours. So apply it to yourself. But don't question me on who my God is. Because I don't worship Allah, gang. We got it clear. So don't question my beliefs. Question your own. Okay? Get out. Get out. Because as far as I know, Allah's a prophet. But we'll leave it there. I'm talking about God. And you're talking about prophets. We're not talking about the same thing, are we? Right. Right. So the profound meaning of the number 888 can go back to the Bible and even before that. But let's start there because it's documented. Is directly linked to the manifestation of God. You heard me. I didn't say Allah, I said God. So what's your question mark for, bruv? Now you're gone. Because you've been questioning yourself. I don't question myself. I know exactly who I believe and what I believe. It never changed. Just the people changed. Get it? So let me speak again. The number 888 is directly linked to the manifestation of God in the flesh, which I know is Yeshua. And they're going to break it down, Jesus. I'm going to break it down to you. Is God in the flesh sent to save mankind from its sins. Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego did that day. They did that. Saved a lot of people from worshipping these idols through an act of a miracle. Stop playing with yourself and get out. I don't care if you know where I am, you still can't approach me, gang. And that's the realness of it. You could be 5 minutes away, you still have to walk past me. This is my energy all day. People have so much talk, but in real life, they're not about the action. So I'll sit here and wait for you to come 30 minutes down the road. And let's see if you really have the balls to talk to me. Because I ain't moving. This is my energy. So if you're 5 minutes, 30 minutes, it means nothing to me and everything to you. My energy is powerful in the real life. So directly linked to the manifestations of God in the flesh to save mankind from its sins, as Joseph ponders whether to divorce his new but pregnant wife, because he knows he never did it. I never got you pregnant. So why are you pregnant, Mary? And he's pondering whether to get rid of her. Like, I ain't going to take this shame of walking around with this chick and I didn't pull it in there, because he had to take that. Knowing that the story that goes along with it, the prophecy, and knowing what his neighbors was going to say, his family was going to say, he knew. He was pondering divorce, gang. He was like, no, I can't take this shame. Maury, you are not the father. And he knew it. He was chosen to be the steward, the caretaker. Just like a lot of your parents. But they were not the vessel that brought you here, gang. They were just the vessel used to bring you here, but they were not the force, should I say. So Joseph's pondering whether to divorce Mary, because she's pregnant, but not by him. And they both know it, because they were told it by an angel. How are we going to tell people an angel told us? In 2024, how am I going to tell you that the angel got me pregnant, told me I'm going to get pregnant, and I'm married, but my baby father is not this guy? You going to believe me? Or you going to think I'm some hoe? And this is what Joseph was up against. His mother, his sisters, everyone thinking that his wife is a hoe. You are just annoying. The time here has got nothing to do with you. Shut up. Time. I'm not governed by time, so shut up. $200. 88% of your phone. Keyshawn, you better stop it. But can you imagine having to announce this baby and know it's not yours? And the angel's telling you gotta stay. You gotta stay. You gotta father this pitney that's not yours. 2024, who's staying? Keep it real. Who's staying, gang? So that takes faith. Because, boy. So he's pondering whether to divorce her. And then the angel appears to him. You lot are just annoying. The angel appears in his dreams to alleviate his concerns. The messenger, the angel, informs him that his wife shall give birth to the Son of Man, and you shall call his name Jesus. Jesus' name, because everyone's like, there's no J. Of course there's not. Let's break it down, because they do. Jesus' name is from the original Greek language from which the New Testament was written. Take it to school. And it's spelt iota. I can't even say all this. Eta, or O, sigma. O for Omicron, U for Upsilon, and what? O for Sigma, and I can't say all this, but their numeric equivalence is 10, 8, 270, 400, and 200, and they all add up to 888. Did you know that? Jesus' name adds up to that when it comes from the Greek version translation. Who looks like a demon, gang? Don't write those things in the chat. You're a mod. Be careful. You are on thin line at this time, gang. For real, for real. Because I don't know what's gone into your brains to write that into my chat as a mod. But you need to act like a mod, gang. And mods don't really throw stones. We just delete. We don't go back and forward. And if you're throwing at me, I'm going to delete you and take you off my chat. It was the Greek alphabet, Kishon, but I don't know it. So Kishon is right. It was the Greek alphabet. When you break it down in the Greek alphabet, the numbers add up to 888. Yeah, stop calling people demons. It is very disrespectful. Stop now. And you just be quiet as well. Like, literally, I don't want it from my mods. I just want you to delete people if they're being rude, but I don't want you to go back and forward with them and start calling them any kinds of names, gang. It doesn't make you any better at this point. Because these are all demonic energies coming into the chat. We just get rid of them just like that. It's quite easy. Surprisingly, there's other 888 related Bible names used for Jesus also have a factor of 8 within them. And when we add up the numeric equivalents of the Greek letters, these include Christ. No, I'm going to mute my own. No, we're going to have to put my mod in timeout. Mod, you're timed out. And you're not even the mod no more because you're not listening. Nah. You just went against me. You're crazy. You're absolutely losing the plot at this time. You're going off your own understanding and you're on my platform. How dare you? I rebuke you and the demon that is holding you to go against what I'm telling you to stop. And you're going against one person in the chat when you just should delete them. What is going on? You're here to protect me from the demon energy and you're becoming low vibrational yourself. So we're really gonna stop you for a minute, mod, and you're not gonna be a mod anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did warn you. And you're going off of the rails at this time, and I can't trust you with my channel. I cannot trust you with my business. So I'm going to remove you as a mod. May Sunshine, thank you for helping me, but I think we've come to the end of the mod journey with you and me, gang, for real. Because what you just did wasn't okay. And I did give you a warning, but you still carried on anyway. And because of that, this is where we're at. See all the delays, what happens when people just do their own thing? It really does mess up the reading. So we're going to have to remove you at this time. I've cleaned it up, gang. I've cleaned it up. D, you clean up. I needed this laugh, no shade. Oh, shit, then. Gang. I just clean up, gang. I just don't like messy stuff, and it's kind of messy. You think she was trying to explain why she responded in that manner, and she was apologizing, was she? I didn't see it, gang. If she was apologizing, then I'm going to apologize back to her, but I didn't see it. So I'd apologize back to her if that's what she was doing, but I didn't see it. All I can see is that she's still calling someone a demon, and I'm like, why? Can we stop now? I'm not reading the law of attraction. What are you talking about? I'm reading from the Bible. Warning all people, Jesus is the only way. I'm not reading the law of attraction. I'm reading the Bible. What are you on about? Haven't you read the Bible now? Possibly not. That you're calling the law of attraction. So May Sunshine, you are muted for a minute. I'm sorry. But right now, it's a lot going on. You look like, and I said he looked like a demon. I'm so. Keisha says you look like, and I said he looks like a demon. I get it, gang, but we don't know what he looks like. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to go back and forward with these people. For real, I don't. All right? So I'm going to add you back as a moderator, gang, but please do not go back and forward with these people at all. All right? So you're added back, but please do not go back and forward with these people. There's no law of attraction over here. Stop making stuff up. There's no law of attraction. This is the Bible I'm quoting from. So please shut up. I am not quoting from no law of any attraction. I don't even have that book. I've never had it. Never read it. Never needed to. So don't put nothing on me because you read it. You read it, right? You expose yourself. Read your Bible, bruv. It says the same thing. Same thing. So don't come on me and deflect it on me because that's what you've been doing. So 888 can be broken down to the equivalent, numeric equivalent in the Greek letters, and this includes Christ, 1480 or 8. Lord, 800 times or 8 times 100. Messiah, 650 times or 8 times 82. So that number 8 is very important. Gang, gang. Neither did I, gang. I didn't get no sleep either. This is the energy. Eight, 8 is the product of 2 times 2 times 2. That's why you keep seeing the number 2. It's very important to you, guys. The number 888 and prophecy and what it means to you. The number 888 has been an interesting link to King Nebuchadnezzar's dream of a statue symbolizing world-ruling empires, starting with Babylon, because Babylon's got to fall. The king challenges his magicians, his astrologers, and sorcerers to both reveal what he dreamt and what it means. In Daniel 2:2 verses 11, the Babylonian wise men respond to Nebuchadnezzar by stating, no ruler has ever made such a demand as his that is impossible to fulfill. Angered by their response, the king commands all wise men, which includes the prophet Daniel, the only one who could interpret the dream, and his 3 friends to be killed. Daniel, after requesting additional time, seeks out his friends so that they can all pray about the situation. Daniel went to his house and made the matter known to Hananiah, Misha, and Azariah, his companions, that they might pray for the mercies of God in heaven concerning this secret. Daniel 2:11 verse through 2:18. This is not the law of attraction. The Hebrew spelling of Daniel's name using gematria adds to 95. Hananiah adds to 120, and Mishael's equals 381, and Azariah's is 292. Together they total 888. God ultimately answered their prayers, revealing both the dream and its interpretation to the prophet Daniel. The prophet Ezekiel received a vision involving 888 of what is commonly referred to as the Millennium Temple, Ezekiel 40. I'm giving you scripture, not laws of attraction. This temple had 3 gates. That's why the number 3 is powerful. South, east, and north, which led from the inner court to the outer temple, to the temple to its outer court. Ezekiel 40:28 to 37. Each of these 3 gates, portals, energetic gateways, had its jambs decorated with palm trees, and each gate possessed 8 steps. Ezekiel 40 verses 31, 34, and 37 for 888. And he brought to me the inner court by the south gate, And he measured the south gate, and the arches are all around were 25 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. And its arches were towards the outer court, and palm trees on its pillow. And its stairway had 8 steps. 3 8s or 888 also symbolizes the mighty prophetic power of God through his prophet Elijah and his successor Elisha. So the prophet and the prophetess. The first 8 of 888 represents the number of major miracles performed by Elijah. 1 Kings 17 verses 1. And there's many verses. There's many. Elisha, before Elijah was taken away in a chariot of fire, asked to receive a double portion of the same spirit that was in his mentor. His request was granted through God, allowing him to perform 16, 8 plus 8, a double portion, significant signs and wonders. And that's why some of you, your own mentors are jealous of you, because you're getting a double portion of what they got. And now they become very jealous of you because they were mentoring you, and now Spirit is blessing you with a double portion, a double measure. They were the vessel going to activate you. And now they become increasingly jealous and threatened by you. Feel like you're going to take their position, their views, their fans, their followers. Their worshippers. We spoke about that. We spoke about a lot of you being very gifted, prophetical, but not being used in the churches and the spaces that you need to be used in, because they are triggered by you. They're scared that you're going to take their positions. They're scared that people are going to start to follow you and not them. Oy. Keep that to yourself. Keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear your questions over here. Doesn't say question time. So I want to go to the message quickly because I don't want to keep too much longer at all. I think the message is out. So let's back it up with some cards for the people that need it in the back, because I don't need the cards. I think the message is out, literally. Spirit says the portal is open. There are powerful shifts taking place, and that number 8 is very powerful and magical for you. And you've been connected to it for a long time. The number 1s is 2 as well, and 2s. Also 7s, and it just speaks about the steps you've been taking and you are in the right direction, gang. Only English in this chat. If you can't speak English, you need to remove yourself. So it says, the veil has truly been lifted. And that's because the portals are opened. We know there's a portal being opened and has been opened by CERN. But it has opened a lot of spiritual portals as well, Spirit says. And the energies are crazy. You can feel them. You have walked through the portal, gang. So I know 1010 means a lot. 111. 4 1s as well. It speaks about an energetic gateway. It speaks about the energies that you're feeling right now. It's crazy. It's powerful. And you need to tap in. It says now you've been told that anything unaligned has to go. Even the man, the woman, the mindset has to go. They can't stay. You can't go through these portals with it, gang. Literally. So you're losing a lot, maybe, because they're unaligned with you. They're not aligned with your energy anymore. So it says doors are opening for you, powerful ones, and it's time for you to decide whether you go through them or not, because not everyone can go through with you, gang, at this time. They haven't raised their vibration. They haven't done the work on themselves. And it says the veil has been lifted on certain energies and things in your life, and you're seeing it for what they are. You're seeing them for what they are. It's like that film, They Live, and you put the glasses on, and you see the demons. Take it off, and it looks all normal. This is what the portal done. It took away the facade, the illusion, because I do believe there's a frequency that is being played out that is stopping you from seeing the energies that are living around you. And those that are waking up, you are seeing the energies at this time. So this applies to you. The veil is being removed, and it really is. Get out of here. So it says you're starting to question everything, and you probably always was. But now you're really questioning everything. You don't believe nothing and no one, and anything on the lines must go. Thank you. Let's get your third message before I read it to you. Thanks, gang. Spirit is keeping me so I can bring these messages to you. Weight of the world is being lifted off your shoulders. You need to set boundaries, and Spirit says, let it go. It's not yours to carry anymore. Anything unaligned must go. You mustn't carry them anymore. Those children, that man, those women, those problems, they're past. Because you've been carrying a lot of weights. They're dead weights, gang. Whether they're emotional ones, physical ones, mental ones, anything unaligned has to go. And you're realizing that a lot of people in your life are dead weights. Your past that you've been carrying this whole time is a dead weight, preventing you from moving forward and moving through this portal. This is a powerful message, gang, and it's not for everyone. I understand this. So I'm going to deliver it to who it's for. Who it's not for, oh well, there's other messages. Okay. You'll be not to leave the weights behind. Some of them may be your children, your parents. It's very, you know who the weights are in your life. They're keeping you back. They're holding you back, and they're weighing you down. They're a burden on you. So let's get it. So portal energy, very powerful. Very powerful. And those that are in this energy, you feel it, you know it, you felt the shift. And it's been telling you to get rid of people that are not aligned with you. It doesn't matter if they're related to you or not. It doesn't matter. If they're on a line, they have to go. And you've been questioning everything, every relationship, every news article, every person, every pastor, every reader. You've just been questioning it. And you're supposed to. Supposed to be testing the spirit. Thank you, Ganga. I appreciate you. So portal energy. I told you, it's like the veil's gone. Now you're seeing demons just walking towards, like, whoa, that's a demon. Yeah, because the veil was masking it. It's like that glasses. You have got these spiritual glasses where you can now see it, see them. And not everyone has the sight that you have. Once you were blind, but now you can see. So it happened when Jesus saved me. My eyes became very much open, gang. See? You're talking about yourself, see? And I don't need to call you by your name because you said it yourself. You said it yourself. So I don't need to go back and forward about who you are. You just said who you are. And I accept you. They will tell you and show you. The thing is for you to accept it. And to set boundaries and to let them go. Because anything on the line with you has to go. You shouldn't be entertaining it. You shouldn't really be talking to it and having relationships with it. And we create relationships even for 5 minutes once we interact. We exchange energies, and I don't expect to do that with any of these demons in this chat. What people say is a projection of themselves. Thank you, Alicia. And that's why I will not go back and forward with them. And that's what I expect from my mods. No problem, gang, Nuna. We're family now. Family's not always blood. They lied to you and bound you with the term family's thicker than blood. Blood is thicker than water. No, it's not. It's a lie. Strangers will turn up for you more than your family will. So let's get it. Because there's an energy here. And Spirit says portals are open. And it's really command. It's a command. Anything on the line has to go. Because you're moving into a new space and time. You're going to experience so much good things. Heaven on earth, so to speak. And it says any on the line spirit, energy or thing in your life that is weighing you down and holding you back has to go. Soul family is what's count. Come on, Shad. Come on. So listen. Let's get it. Portals. Doors are opening. You decide. This is a wild card. Many rewards on the other side. But anything and everyone on the lines has to go. Gang, gang. Maybe you're in the wrong chat. I'll help you. Gang, gang. Doors are opening for you. Doors are opening for you right now. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. I'm telling you. That's why the minute you think it, it's starting to happen. Don't you realize? You be thinking something and bam, it's there. Whether it's on the telly, in your face, it's just mad, gang, gang. It's so crazy. Like, you're just like, what? I just said that. I just thought that. Yeah? You just created that. You did. The energy is mad. It says your thoughts are extra powerful right now. The doors have opened, the portals. The heavens are open. The floodgates are open. Your spirit is open for God to do anything. Because anything can happen in here. This is the energy. Anything can happen with it, gang. Good or bad. Depends on what you're manifesting here with your mind. Because it's a powerful thing. And some people have evil eyes. They're manifesting some evil things. That's why we're seeing evil all around. God is waking up his people, gang. There's a wealth transfer. Do you know the number 8 is about the transfer of the wealth? Do you know? It's where something is transferred, whether it's spiritual or physical. And there's a transfer of energy. Money's energy, love is energy. We know Jesus loves us, gang, but we don't need you to tell us. Go and tell someone who doesn't know. You're lost. Let us. You found us. We didn't find you. That's a message in itself. You don't act like you're helping people, but we're actually helping you, gang. That's a projection. I want to tell you that Jesus loves you. Okay. It says your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now, so be mindful of those thoughts, okay? The planets are aligning. Do you know that they're keeping you low vibrational so you can conjure up all these low vibrational things? Because they know that you're powerful. They know it, gang. They're harnessing your energy and using it against you to keep you in these virtual prisons. Please, disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. Go within, you're powerful, gang. And get your mind right because they're using it against you, your own thoughts. The way you think about yourself and the world and your neighbors is being used against you. Gang. They know you're powerful. That's why they got to keep you low vibration, because anyhow you raise your energy, it's over for them. It's over for them, gang, gang. So now my mods are not modding, but it's okay because I can do the modding by myself if that's what I have to do. So doors are opening for you. Please get your feelings out the way, because then I will move you out the way if feelings are in the way here, gang. If I see feelings in the way, I'm going to move you out the way and mod the chat myself. But if I'm going to mod and read, then I'm going to do it all the way. Because I'm doing it all the way. And I don't have any mods. If I got a mod in here, they're not modding, they're going to get removed. Because feelings are not involved in here. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. So once again, doors are opening. You decide, because you always have free will. No one makes you do anything, believe anything. It's all on you, gang. We just give you information. We lead to the water. If you drink it, gang, that's all on you. I've done what I had to do. The rest is on you. You know, we give you information. If you want to get saved or whatever, it's up to you, gang. We're not going to force the gospel down your throat. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to give you the information, and what you do with it is up to you. You cannot say that you never got that information, gang. That's what this is about. Doesn't matter where you are and where you're from. You're going to hear it. That's why we're here on these platforms. Because a lot of you thinking that you're going to escape the word, the message, but no, on that day you're going to know that you heard it, but you decide not to listen to it. That's what this is. Mad love for candles and designs. I don't care who I got a trigger in the process to get the message across. Because it's all about the message and it's not about you. Take you out of it. It's bigger than you. It always has been. But you make it about you, and this is the problem. God's gonna get the glory. God's gonna get the glory out of this. And you're trying to get the glory for yourselves. And that's why a lot of you are failing. Because you want the glory, you want the praise, you want to be God's. Gang, carry on. God gives it and God will take it away. Carry on. Carry on, gang. I just tell you that. Carry on. Leading on your own understandings and thinking that you know it all. You're going to get humbled. Mad. Love for candles. You know I love you. Because we just tell it as it is and it triggers some people, but that's what it's supposed to do. To really take a look at yourself and not others, which that's what you've been doing. It's all about you and what you do, your journey. And once you focus on that, the world will be a whole better place. Do you see the orbs? Do you see the orbs everywhere? Because I see them. They're everywhere. So let's get it. Because we want to let you go. It says, your thoughts are extra powerful for you. The planets are aligned in your favor. The timing is right. The universe, God is saying yes. Yes, yes, yes. To whatever you're wanting, needing, desiring, praying for, manifesting, gang. Yes, yes. You have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. Yes, sugar. You've got the Midas touch. Let me something, something, and your soul. What the what? Is that how you speak in my chat? I don't think so. Not over here, you don't. Maybe in your yard, but not when you come into my house. You're going to put some respect on that tongue of yours. Come correct or don't come at all, gang. That's my motto. First impressions last, and your first impression, mine of yours, me not like it. Man, how you speak around me, gang. I'm not your friends. They take you shit, but I don't. Here. What the hell? What the hell what? Get out of here. So you got the Midas touch, and anything you touch is going to turn to gold. Those projects, those people you're willing to help. It says you're going to be successful. You're extremely blessed. The number 8 is one of blessings. And not just for you, but anyone connected to you. And it doesn't have to be family that's related to you either, gang. It's anyone that you choose to connect to. So they're going to be a blessed because you're a blessing too. Literally, people I'm speaking to are blessed people. You've been blessed since the day you've been born. You're a phoenix. You've had to regenerate over and over again. You've lost so much and yet you still come back. A man falleth 70 times 70, but he gets back up. But not everyone does that. That's what makes you unique and special, gang. Very triggering to others who don't know how to get back up. They just wallow in the pity. And they project it onto others. Where you're out here just trying to raise other people's, even though you may be going through something, you're not trying to project it onto no one. Many are called, come on. So your hard work is about to be rewarded. This is the time where you are going to reap the rewards for your efforts made in the past. Gang, gang. My aura is everything, gang. I know. I used to hide it because I used to attract the wrong kind of people. But it's because of the energy I was sending out, see? What am I going to do? I'll show you. I'll show you. There you go. What am I going to do? I will show you rather than tell you. You're not God. Yes, I am. I'm a God, not the God, but I am a God. God speaks through me, and that's what triggers you, right? Because you got demons speaking out of you, gang. We're not the same energy, gang, so please leave my chat. At no point did I say I was God, so I don't know why you was triggered to say it. Like, when did I say it? Go back. You can rewind it, reverse it, do what you want. You will never see me say it, gang. I said, God's gonna get the glory. I even sang it. God's gonna get the glory out of this. I even said it. But yet someone was triggered to say that I said that I was God. Now I'm created in God's image, but that makes me a goddess though, for real. Does that trigger into you? Is it? Whole paragraph in that. Shit. Okay. So your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time where you're going to reap Rewards for efforts made in the past. So it's nothing you done today or yesterday, gang. You've been doing this, but you haven't been rewarded for it. It's like God has been tallying up, yep, years of service. And you've been giving it to the wrong people like me. I've been giving it to the wrong people, gang. I said to my daughter the other day, when I check the things that I've done, it's crazy. If I could sit down and tell you, I'd be in jail though. So I can't incriminate myself, gang. But I done some things. I put myself on the line. I lost my job. I could have lost my life. Like I could have lost my liberty. Just by trying to help people, gang. And by blessing them. I put myself at risk a lot of times. And I wasn't appreciated. Matter of fact, I was left to the wayside. When I couldn't deliver anymore, that was it. So I'm trying to show you something. This energy is powerful, gang. Open that green. What are you talking about right now? I don't like people talking rubbish in the chat. And go. No problem. It's an early reading, but Spirit says the early burns are going to catch this worm. It's not for everyone, gang. You know, it's only the early people catch it. So the rest of you, it may not be for you, but I know who it's for. There's 99 for you, and I know. Very powerful, your masters. I know who I'm speaking to. That's why this number is very much powerful for me. Even though there's 350. It's the 99. Remember the Bible says 99 were here. But there was one that was missing. Where are you, gang? We're waiting for you. I came for the one. Not for all of you. Who are you? Because they underestimated you. And this is your year. The planets are aligned in your favor. They threw you in the fiery furnace. I don't care what it looked like for you, but it was. You weren't supposed to survive it. But God. If God is for me, who can be against me? It says you converted people. Because Shadrach believed in something else. And you converted Shadrach. You converted, Nebuchadnezzar to a whole new faith. Free. Oh shit, that. That's the power of me and you. Influence, see? Because you're an influencer. The power to influence the masses, gang. And that's why they've been influencing you. So I came for just one. Because the Bible says the 99 was good. But you see that one right there? That one was a special one. And that's the one that I came for. Is that you? Is it? I love you, May Sunshine. I love you, baby. That's why I brought you back. Sorry about the misunderstanding. Thank you for understanding, yeah. As we do have crossfire on this channel a lot. People are like, you deleted me, it wasn't me. And if it was, I'm sorry. But then I don't say sorry all the time. But I'm never strong in my wrongs. So when May comes along, yeah, I'm sorry. But can we stop talking about human trafficking right now? We're not talking about that. Can we stop? That's a whole nother energy you're bringing into this reading. Can we not do that? This is about something completely different right now. I know that's what your fire is. I get it. But right now, I have a completely different message that I'm going with it, gang. So we're not going to stay on the fire, right? We're not going to highlight what the fire is. It says you survived the fire. You survived it. You're a survivor of the fire, gang. But God. So whatever your fire represents, it says that you overcome it, you survived it, and you'll keep on surviving it, no matter how much time they throw you in it. Because if God's before you, there's no one that can actually be against you and destroy you. You're a phoenix, gang. The fire actually refines you. With the phoenix, it refines you. I'm going to go and fire up my phoenix because it actually refines the phoenix. It needs the fire, gang, to regenerate. So you need the heat. The pressure, you need it. It produces results. Different results. With heat, we can remold and reshape something. If I heat up gold, I can reshape it and remold it, just like you. So I feel like ever so often we're being heated up to be reshaped and remolded. Don't you? That's the analogy of the furnace. It's reshaping you. It's remolding you. But we've got to heat you up first. Shannon Lee, God brought you to me, baby. Lead with your spirit and not with your mind. Your mind may have fear, but your spirit will know me. Gang, gang. So portal energy, gang, gang. Heat in your palms. Come on. That's a healer energy. That's how diamonds are made, Tara. Come on, you know it. You know. Come on. Your hard work is being rewarded this year. This is your time where you're going to reap rewards for efforts made in your past, even your past life. It's also a time where you can achieve a lot in just a little bit of time. Some of you are going to start your channels this year and blow up this year, where some of us had to wait 4 years, 10 years, 20 years. The OGs are going to be mad at you. They're going to be like, we went to school for this and you just walked into this. I went to school for this and you just walked into this. I went to school for this and you just came and walked into this. How dare you? You're a diamond in the rough, gang, gang. And they don't even see you coming. Right now, you're being refined. Wow. Wow. So great efforts are going to be made. Great leaps will be made in 2024. I'm telling you, the wealth transfer is already happening. I've seen it. Kind of attractive. It's already happening, gang. Extreme transformations, internal and external, are going to be made. Are going to occur in 2024. You are going to look unrecognizable. I spoke about it. You're going to be unrecognizable to your past, to yourselves. By the end of 2024, I guarantee this to the people that I'm speaking to. Major transformation. That number 13 applies to you. Powerful shifts and transformation. And they're happening right now within you. As above, so below. As within, as without. This is the law. It's the law of God. But man made it into attraction, the law of this, the law of that. But it's the law of God, the law of the land. So don't get me twisted with your words. Because though they slew me with their words, still I rise. Because your words are spells designed to capture the minds and the hearts of men in a spell. Come on, you made it out because of God, Tasha. That was your furnace to witchcraft. The spell work. We've all had a feat. Don't ask me how old am I. How old are you? Rude. Old enough to put you over my knee and you. By the looks of things. So extreme transformations, thanks Ebony, are going to occur in 2024. Mark my words. Extreme. Do you remember extreme? Do you remember extreme transformations, makeovers? Do you remember extreme makeovers? Do you remember that program where you would leave your house and they would make over your house? You will come back and it will be unrecognizable. I'm talking about you though. Not your house. Your house is significant of your body, of you, internally and externally. You are going through extreme transformation. You're becoming unrecognizable to yourself. If you look back at your past, you don't look like what you've been through at all. You don't. You've been through the fire. I've been through the fire, and I've been through the flood. I've been broken into pieces. Lightning flashed from above, but through it all, I remember that he loves me and he cares, and he'll never put more on me than I can bear. That's the weights. No, he'll never put more on me than I can bear. Even I think I can't bear it. No, he'll never put more on me Then I don't even know why I'm crying. Can bear. Because sometimes it feels like the weights are too much. But he'll never put more on me than I can bear. I've been through the fire, and I've been through the flood. I've been broken into pieces, lightning flashed from above. But I tell you, through it all, I remember that God loves me and he cares. Even my mother didn't care when my father abandoned me. And he'll never put more on me than I can bear. Even when it's unbearable. No, he'll never put more on me than I can bear. Now I know you understand what I'm talking about, because it feels unbearable at times. But there's nothing that's been put on you that you can't bear. You're a phoenix, gang. You will rise above it all, though they slew you and reject you and abandon you. Spirit says you will rise. Your ancestor told you that. And I want to read it before I leave you, because I feel like I'm done. No, I'm laughing, gang. I'm laughing. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy, and I am. Even though you see tears. It was a revelation that everything that I've been through, I had to go through it, and I could bear it even though it felt like I couldn't. I'm a phoenix, see. It's not easy being a phoenix, girl. A title that everyone claims but really don't live it. Says you gotta die every day. Be born every day. That's not easy. That's pain. That's painful. But they tell it as if it's easy and it's a good thing. You know, it's not easy. It's not for the weak at all. But it never put more on you than you can bear. Happy tears, gang. Come on. When I just realized the things that I thought was supposed... What did Tasha Cobb say? They thought it's supposed to break you, but really it's the thing that's going to make you. The fiery furnace was supposed to break them, kill them, but it was the thing that made them, gang. They had to go through it. Joseph had to go in the pit to get... It's the only route. You need to catch it, or you're going to miss it. Mad love for candles. I love you, LLC. I don't know what your furnace or pit looks like for you, but gang, but that's the route you need to take to get to the palace. But there's nothing being put on you, these weights that you can't bear. And now you've been asked that anything unaligned in your life, even your mother. Because gang, like, I love my mom, but she's not aligned with me. And no matter how I try to make her aligned with me, she's not. And God says she can't go with you, gang. No matter how you love her, she can't. She's still a big part of my life. But you have to understand that when God is calling you to go higher and to do more, some people become the weights that hold you back. So you're being called to let go of things and people in your life, me, the weed, people that are holding me back from where God is taking me currently, gang. Purging energies, come on. Keyshawn, I already knew we're on the same energy. I knew it from the minute I saw you in my chat. I knew it. Certain people I just know. Let's finish this and then we're going to let you go. We're going to let you go, gang. I appreciate you. I really do. So let's get through the portal. We haven't even got through the portal energy. We haven't even got through the first card. Woy, let me get my glasses because now I really can't see. Do you know the enemy has a plan as well? But God's plan supersedes it. Like, people be like, why did my child have to die? I have to break it down. Do you know that the devil has power but doesn't have the power to give life and death? So the devil will torment you. The devil will cause car accidents, but God will save you or take that life away from you because you're suffering, gang. You have to put it in context sometimes. The suffering that you're going through is not always God. Sometimes it is, but not always. You need to ask for discernment in everything and all that you're going through and doing, gang. But I do know this, the devil is setting traps. And God is saving his chosen people, whether it's through taking their life because you've just been wrapped around a tree. That's the devil's work. But then God's coming to take that breath away from you because it's not going to make you suffer. So there are different levels to these things, gang. And we just put all the blame on God all the time. It's not always God's plan that you should suffer. But the devil's plan is. So you really need to use discernment this time and be mindful of what you say. If your name is Daniela, why are you writing in different languages? Don't come back. Don't come back, for real. Because your name, you write it clearly in English, and then you come in there and write in Arabic. Stay out my chat, please. For real. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're putting spells in the chat because we can't understand it. So I'm going to say it again, extreme transformations. The devil uses your weaknesses against you, gang. I'm telling you. And it's in your mind. I'm telling you that the devil will be reading your mind alongside. Listen. It said the devil only doesn't have the power to take life and give it. But the devil does have power. Goes to church, prophesies, reads, all these things. But really can't take and give life. But trying. They're trying. They're in their labs right now trying. They be trying for years to give and take life, right? To become the gods. So this is the energy. Yeah, I would leave a good tip. So invite me to your restaurant then. Gang. Extreme transformations will occur in 2024. Great distances will be traveled in a short space of time. You are swimming with the cosmic currents of life. So what experiences do you want to have in 2024? Because you can absolutely have them, gang. Mind over the matters that are in front of you. You can have what you want and desire. You're in a powerful energy. What do you want to create? Because you are creating it, so be mindful of it. What new adventures would you like to manifest? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Come on. God is working it out for you. Are you ready? Don't lose focus now because it's like, Dana, I'm just caught. It's never what. Don't you dare. The devil is a liar. You're about to break through. This is your breakthrough year, gang. This is your jubilee year. The time that this is going to be transferred to you and you're about to give up and I won't let you. So don't lose focus now. Don't get distracted now by the bills, by the man, by the woman, by the problems that are all temporary. Do you hear me? They're temporary, gang. And a lot of them are weights that you need to lose. The greatest trick was the devil making the world think he didn't exist. Come on, speak it. And he'd be living right there with you in your house. But your appearance is something that the devil wants. Really, you're projecting your energy again. I like that though, because you're exposing yourself. It's beautiful. You don't even know what it means to be blessed. You're a child. Get out my chat. Get out, get out, get out. Get the kids out my chat. For real. Because someone doesn't know what to be blessed means, then you actually do need to be removed at this time. I'm not here to break anything down to you that Google can do. It says you are swimming with the cosmic currents of life. So what do you want to experience in 2024? It's up to you, right? Because you're the creator. Thank you, Queen. You are the creator. You're the vessel that God uses on this earth. So what do you want to happen? Don't lose focus now. Use this moment in time wisely. Because it's not always going to be here. Be conscious and clear with your emotions because they're just running rampant out here. And you're manifesting from these emotions that you're all over the place. Get it together. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Get it together. And stop losing focus now. Worrying about the bills and going off track. Stop. Worrying about all these things and people that are dead weights. That are temporary, and you'll have the power to change it. There this idiot comes again. You're gone. You're rude. No, don't let them come back. Never. Second time she did that in this reading. She thought she was smart, but she's not smarter than me. Peace. So don't lose focus, because they're trying to distract you. Just like that person right there. But I got another question now. And I'm just going to delete you now and remove you now. You too. Any energy that exposes themselves to me, they're gone. So if the cat fits, then it must be you that's wearing it. I don't know why you said who. It must be you. Who, me? Yes, you. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. Press the like button, gang. Tap the like button, subscribe and share. Let me know that you're here. Thank you, Queen. I'm not for everyone, but that's okay. I told you. I came for one, not for everyone. You are swimming with the cosmic current of life. So what do you want? Get clear. Because you are the creator here. It's not them, it's you. So get it together, boo-boo. Thank you. I shouldn't, but I do, gang. When you get higher, new levels, new devils, gang. So I expect. Biggie says, more money, more problems. So he was warning us, gang. The higher you get, the harder it gets. The harder they come, the harder they fall. One and all. So keep coming. You're all gonna fall. I'm ready for you, gang. Just call me David. You are my Goliath, standing in my way. I'm about to move you out the way, gang, and send you back to the pits of hell where you came from. Exorcise those demons out of you, because you don't even know why you're here. But I do. I'm here to save you from yourself and the demons that are possessing you. To think that you're chosen. To think that you're okay when you're not okay. To think that you're... Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. But yeah, you. So don't lose focus now. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and your thinking, because they're trying to trigger you to become emotional. All right? Don't get too emotional now. Don't get wrapped up in your emotions that you can't think straight. All right? Because they'll be triggering you. That Mars energy. It's gaslighting, gang. I'm pushing all these buttons. Which one works? None of them. I disabled all of them, motherfuckers. You pushed them all. Now, none of them work. Keep pushing. They don't work no more. Every one of them is disabled. So the results that you may have got in the past, you're not going to get them this year. Today. You just get deleted and removed. Quite simple. I've got nothing to say to you, no energy to exchange with you. Absolutely not. You are not on my level. You are a vampire, gang. You suck for me. And I have cut off access. Access has been denied. You have to deny access to these blood-sucking vampires, gang. They never stop. They're never filled up. Yeah. So you got to put boundaries here in 2024. It says the projects that you have been working on. Block on site. Come on in, charted star. The projects that you have been working on are coming to fruition. The projects that you are working on are coming to fruition. I don't know what you're working on, but this year you're going to be successful. This is the year. So you're trying to, I feel like you're giving up. You're losing focus. You're like, Dinah, but, no buts. Keep doing it. You got to lose before you win. I wasn't making no money when I first started for the first 3 years. I was completely doing it for free. By the 4th year, I started to get paid. Some of you need to see the long-term vision and not the short-term one. You're too busy with all this short-term gratification. You're not seeing the longevity of this. It shows that you got roaches in your house. Because I don't have roaches, but you do. The fact that you call them roaches and I call them cockroaches, it says you're American and you got roaches in your yard. That's what I'm saying. People are talking on themselves. Gang, we're good over here. We don't have cockroaches where I live. But you got roaches in your house, though. That was funny as hell. You just told on yourself that you got roaches coming out of your hair and shit. That happened to me when I was a baby in Stocker Park Estate. But nowhere where I'm living now. So someone just told on their dwellings right now. You live in shit. You got roaches coming out of your own hair and you're in the chat talking about roaches. I'm English. We don't have roaches. We have cockroaches. And that's you. You're a cockroach, gang. I squash you. About roaches. That's American slang. You told on yourself, USA. Told you. Just let them speak. They expose themselves about roaches. We're UK. We say cockroaches. And that's the fuck what you are. You're a cockroach. Cockroach. And my mods just stamped you the fuck out. Where are you? You're gone. You're dead. Like the cockroach that you are. About out of my hair, not out of your hair. Woo, it's peak. That's UK. It's peak, sis. See? Just by the way they talk, you will know them. About roaches. Shut up. You cockroach. Get it right? Tomatoes, tomatoes. We don't say things the same. And that's how you expose your blood clot self. USA, don't come for me. Until I send for you, motherfucker. UK, we strong. I don't know what you was told on your programs, like stiff upper chip and me. No, we fuck you up. Don't fuck with the UK now. We don't know when to stop. We're like Pringles, gang. They lied to you about us. You lot got guns, we got knives. Figure it out. We're close contact. You lot are from far back there. You don't even see the damage that you cause. We look at it in the eye. Get it right. Fearless, gang. For real. They just lied to you about us. Don't get UK twisted, gang. We'll run up on you. And your mum too. But not anymore. Not anymore! See, that's the dark part of me coming out. Don't test it, gang. Because she's there. She's there. She be there. We're not even live with you. The word shack. Boy, in the Bible, Peter cut off the ear of a motherfucker. And Jesus said, no, 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 no. Let me put it back. That's not what we're doing anymore. We're not doing that no more. We're not cutting off the ear. We're speaking to the ear. How can they hear us if you cut off the ear? Pull it back. So we're not fighting physically no more. Because you can't hear the message when you're dead. So we got to keep you alive and that. We got to save you and that. I got to preach to my enemies and all this stuff. Yeah, I got to talk to you too. Spirit says, it's how you treat the people that don't like you. That's what I'm watching. It's how you treat them. So I'm mindful. I'm cool to you motherfuckers too. I don't go to the pub. See, that's your perception. I've never been to a pub. See, you've been watching too much telly. I like fish and chips, but I've never been to a pub. The fish and chips is in a shop. See, you've been watching too much telly. Fish and chips in a pub. What the fuck? It's in the fish and chip shop. The pub is for white people. It's not a black space. So if you know, you know. Black people don't really go to pubs. We don't really go to pubs unless we're invited to those spaces. It's usually racist spaces or pubs. So can you get it right when you speak? Because you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Like you're watching a lot of telly. EastEnders and shit. That's not real. That ain't real. That ain't real. That's some bullshit. We don't go to pubs at all. We go to clubs, bars, nightclubs, wine bars. That's where you catch us. Get it right. You'll find a few of us in those spaces, but not a lot. And we're not really like ourselves when we're there. We're more like them than we're all like us. Gang. So, from what I know, We're not really in the pubs. You're white, you're going to leave. Goodbye. It's up to you. If you want to take offense, take offense. It's your problem. It's your problem. Because no one's offending anyone. Respectfully, shut up. Look at your face. Look at your face. Don't worry about my OnlyFans. Look at your face. You would never get the link. Are you mad? So don't lose focus, because your projects that you've been working on are going to come to fruition in 2024. Look how much police are coming past me right now. Things are in full bloom for you. They're in full bloom for you right now. I don't know what's going on with my mods, but it's okay. And you are going to take your harvest and taste the well-earned fruits of your labor in this year, gang. Oh, shit. You are going to taste the fruits. You're going to harvest it and taste the fruits of your labor in 2024. Oh, wow. I am not your baby. Yeah, you lucky. I'm not your baby. I'm not your love. I don't know who you're speaking to, but you lot need to stop this. For real. Stop this. This is a sure sign. Thank you. This is a sure sign that effortless change is possible for you in 2024. If you've been looking for confirmation for a sign, gang, this is it. This is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes in your life. If you've been guided to switch things up, you are extremely supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. Right now, gang, I mean it. I'm imploring you. Don't lose focus. Get in there. Spirit says, it's your birthday. Gang, 10-10-04. Gang, we like that. We like that, gang. No, it's not. That's why you've been gone. That's why you're gone. That's why you're gone. All you dirty old men, you can go. And you too. Goodbye. There's some people that I just don't want in there, gang. And I know them and I feel them and see them. They're not going to get another chance to speak to me. Thank you. Use this energy and jump right in, okay? Spirit says anything on the line has to go. And that means anyone in this chat as well that is on the line with my energy, you will be gone in a heartbeat. You will just see me disappear from your screen as you are writing your sentence. You will be gone. You'll be gone. That's it. We're not going to entertain you, not delete you, but we're going to hide you. You will never come back again under that name. You won't. I don't want to know your name, gang, but thanks. I'm doing a reading. I'm not doing birthday shout-outs. That's not what we're here for. I'm not here to do birthday shout-outs, guys. That's not what I'm here for. So lifting the veil. Anything on the lines has to go. Gang, gang. We are not here to do shout-outs of any kind. And gang, that's not what we're here for. I'm not your mate. Do I look like your mate? I ain't your mate. We're not mates. You can't even sit around me. We're not mates, gang. For real. I don't have any friends, so I don't know where you are talking about that. I don't know you. So lifting the veil. Questioning anything and everyone. And anything or anyone on the lines has to go. Just like that person, because we're not mates. I don't know them from nowhere. Things are not always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering the lies, the mistruths that have been told to you. So you can remember the ancient truths. They're all liabilities. Come on. Spirit says they've been telling us lies for centuries. And now the age of Aquarius, the ancient truths, the ancestors' truth is coming out. We weren't slaves. We were queens and kings and warriors. And you lied to everyone about us, and you even lied to us about ourselves. You brought in this collective lie, and the whole world believed it. But the truth is coming out. A lot of people are triggered by it. It's coming out, gang. I have to say it, but it's coming out. You can't suppress the people and think they'll be suppressed forever. It says everything is in a state of recall. Everything. Everything is in a state of recall. We are all recalling things. I'm telling you this. The age of Aquarius. And realignment. So everything, the whole earth is in a state of recall and realignment. Gang, gang. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in your own lives. This card says you are being called to energetically scan your life for things or people that may no longer be a vibrational match for you. Don't care who they are to you, how long they've been with you, doesn't matter. They may not match with you today, but they did yesterday, because you're changing dramatically, you're transforming, gang, and they are staying the same. It says they may not be a vibrational match for who you are and who you are becoming. You are being called to dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. You are here to lift the veil between the seen and the unseen world, to shine lights on things that are inauthentic and unaligned with the survival of the well-being of the earth. This is why you're here. To stand for and protect those who do not have a voice. To look deeper and to question everything that previous generations did not. That's the part. They didn't do it, so you're here to do it. You're the one to do it, to say it, to start it, the fires. Come on. You can no longer tolerate things that are not congruent. You are here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the creator at large. That's what you're here to do. Because if we tolerate things in our life that are not aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You are being called to trust yourself, to notice what's out of alignment in your life, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat. It's not for the weak, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and collectively for the planet, gang. Big message for you. And it says the weight of the world you carry, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So much responsibility is being placed on you, gang. Weights of the world, that's the empath. It says it's not your own to carry. You've been carrying other people's emotions, weights and problems, weighing you down. The Spirit said it's not yours to carry. Let it go and let God. All right, we're gonna end it. Thank you for coming. It's such an amazing message. It didn't have much cards, but it had a big message behind it. If you caught it, you caught it. If you missed it, it wasn't for you, because I only came for one person, see, and it's not for everyone. So boundaries, start making them in 2024. Let it go and let God. The it could be them, it could be it, because it's not yours to carry anymore. It's a weight, they're a weight. You do not need to carry them or it anymore. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weights of this world. This card is reminding you to look after your own well-being before you look after anyone else's. To stop carrying the world and your people's problems on your shoulders. To put on your own oxygen mask first. Because in the plane, they teach you before you can save someone, you have to save yourself. So the oxygen mask needs to go on you first before you try to put it on someone else. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet as an empath. You are overwhelmed. You cannot take on the world's problems, gang. You cannot. from a place of an energetic depletion, because you're scrolling and you're taking it all on. And Spirit says you need to ground. You're an empath. You're a sponge. This card is thanking you for caring so much, because I know you do. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others too. And that's incredible. But the way that you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say that you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious, no. But it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you are not constantly taken out energetically just by scrolling and seeing all these hurtful things that's going on in Gaza. The planet needs you to be healthy. Remember, if you're not healthy, your family just suffers too. So you've got to be good. And then your family's good too. Mentally, physically, emotionally, gang. And spiritually. So the planet needs you to be healthy. Both physically and emotionally now. That's why they're keeping you sick, low vibrational, as a collective. So instead of digesting the news, because that's what you're doing. Thank you, Angie. I stopped watching the news because it affected me. Listen. So instead of digesting the news, that's confirmation. Or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up. Don't retract it, Angie. It's on time. Show up first to a nourishing place of meditation. The first thing we do is reach for our phones. And we mess up our energy. TikTok. We're finished. That's how we're starting our day. Not with a Bible verse, not in meditation, but by pouring more shit on top of the shit we went to sleep with. Spirit says, no, that's not the way to start or end your day. So show up to a nourishing practice as meditation, which empties you of the things that you filled yourself up with every day. Soul inquiry. So you're asking yourself, what did I do wrong? What can I change? You are basically self-managing yourself. You're managing yourself throughout the day. So no one's got to tell you where you went wrong. You're telling yourself every day. You are putting you first, because a lot of you are depleted trying to save all these holes. But then who's saving you when you're tired, gang? So meditate, soul inquiry, deep breathing, breath work, exercising in nature is important. Because a lot of you have been told to go to the gym, but you should be outside exercising. That's the truth. You're in a place, a building where it's sweat on sweat, energy on energy, and there you are. Spirit says, go outside and exercise, gang. It'll be better for you. Much better for you. Your mummies, gang. I got a story spotted. What? Did you see that? Report it. No, don't delete it. Report it. You cannot allow people to come and talk about nigger. Are you mad? We got to report that. Report that now. That person is going to lose their account now. Report it now. We don't just gloss it over and allow people to do it to someone else. You report these accounts. These are very important here. That you report these accounts. How dare you? Right. This isn't to say that you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries, so you are not constantly taken out energetically. Gang, gang. The planet needs you to be healthy. Gang, gang. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone, as soon as you wake up, show up for yourself. And at the end of the day, take an energetic shower or bath. By emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up the next day if you so choose to. But give yourself time and grace and space to rejuvenate and rest. Because some of you are going to sleep with the same energy and waking up with the same energy. And like, I got off the wrong side of the bed. No, you didn't. You just slept with the energy and woke back up with it again. You didn't release it at all. You fed it. Gang. Gang. Virgo energy every time. So gang, what are you carrying that isn't even yours? What or who are you carrying that you shouldn't be? Is the question that I send to you. Let them go. Because they are a dead weight, or it is a dead weight, gang. We are going to let you go. Thank you for coming. It was longer than I thought it was going to be. Because we never had much cards. But we're not here, look. Let's get into it. We're going to end it, gang. Thank you for coming. What do you need to know? I appreciate you. 1010, very powerful. Portals and shift taking place. And look, the message is there's no limits. 2024, there's no limits unless you put the limits on yourself, gang. Please don't let people, your environment, or your mind limit you. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential, and there is so much for you to share with the world, gang. Please do not put limit on yourself. You are a limitless ethereal being. Do not let these words, these spells limit you and your power. 2024, there's no limit. No limit. No limit. Murder. No limit. There's no limits here, gang. I said, not even the sky, because the sky is not the limit. It's beyond that, the ethers, gang, to what you can achieve or do. And yes, I'm speaking to you. Yes, I said I'm speaking to you. What do you need to know? It's funny you asked me and I answered before you even said it. Go away. Go away, gang. I'm not saying your name. Go away. Creation. That means you need to get in your creative bag. Spirit says, don't limit your creations this year, because one of them is going to blow up and bring unlimited wealth support to you. So being creative will be a wonderful way for you to witness the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. That word limitless is there again. No limit. Celebrations. That's what we're doing in 2024. You are celebrating your achievements because you are truly a gift to the universe. OMG. Are you ready to celebrate with me? 2024 is our year. You got the Midas touch. Anything you touch will turn to gold. So make sure you're touching it. Touching lives. Because it says, you are gonna, they will, what's that phrase? They will forever be changed when you come into their life, gang. They'll never forget you, good or bad. Spirit says, you're gonna make an impact in their life, gang. Amazing energy. And gang, you get no energy from me, gang. You get no energy. No matter how you want to gaslight me, you never get my energy, bitch. So we're gonna go, because we got these holes in the chat that really want my energy, gang, because they're vampires like that. They're dead. They're just walking around there, but they're dead. And they need people like us to keep them alive. And I'm ignoring them, and it's really getting to them. Because they want attention, see, but they're not getting it from me. Not even you. You're not getting it from me. Press Google. Ask Google what time is it. Don't ask me. You got a phone that you're watching me on. Ask Google what time is it. Don't ask me, silliness, gang. You're a distraction to me. Something you can find out for yourself. You're trying to ask me. Use the thing that you're watching me on to find out what the time is for yourself. A lot of people want the answers but not willing to look for them themselves. It's kind of crazy. There are no shortcuts in life. Stop trying to find them. Do you see the orbs? Some of you really got to put in the work. We're going to take a few tarot, as I love to always touch it before I go. Just a few, not a lot. What do you need to know? Crazy and lazy. So I see a lot of monetary success. There's some people that's coming to invest in you. I see a lot of investments. So yes, gang. So I see people coming to invest financially in your future, in your business. Spirit says there's a lot of financial success this year, gang. 100%. So I see people investing in you, people booking and paying for you, booking your services, buying your stuff. Spirit says more money though, more problems. More money comes with more problems. The more they're going to talk shit about you. There they are. Talking shit about you. So don't forget it. More money, more problems, gang. But you are going to have more money. And with the more money comes more problems. And it translates to new levels, new devils. And at the core of it is jealousy. Unhealthy competition. Them trying to compete where they can't compare. Yeah. There's opportunities coming in. So I see someone coming in to sign a contract. And it's going to open up many more doors of opportunities for you. This is a very lucrative year for you, gang. And it does speak about the year where you become seen, put in the spotlight. Very successful, and some of you very famous. The word is famous, and it's coming up. It says weights are being lifted off your shoulders. Your worries are coming to an end. And you've been causing it because you're an overthinker. There you are, thinking it and creating it. It says the planets are aligned in your favor. All you need to do is create the avenue, the way for abundance to find you. And there you are, living it, tasting it. There you are. The planets are aligned in your favor. The Knight, the King of Wands, you created it, the business, the idea. And there you are, rich, wealthy, living in your manifestations, in your creations that's brought through this financial abundance for you. 11144 on the clock. It's time to go. God bless every single one of you. This is your message. I came for one. Just one. And Spirit brought me all of you. That's amazing to me. Literally. And we go back to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Coming out of the furnace, gang. Don't worry about the fires that you're in. God is taking you through and out of them, gang. Because when God is for you, there's no one that can actually come up against you and beat you. Unless you allow them to. Spirit says 2024, to set those boundaries. Know them for who they are. Stop giving them these chances. It's very important. As with the number 8, they do try to come back and connect with you. Because it's about energy. They want the energy. They're vampires. Spirit says there's a book or two inside of you. I see books. So we got authors coming up. Write the book. Read some books. Use the knowledge that you learned from the books that you've already read. Thank you, Mad Love, for candles again. I appreciate you. Let's put your name down. Thanks. Why do you keep repeating yourself, gang? Stop, please. Flattery doesn't really work with me more time. I find that people have ulterior motives. So please stop repeating yourself. But thank you. I appreciate you. You're working the book right now. We're not doing anything. We are not doing anything. So yeah, there's no we here that we're not doing anything right now. So I see travel in your future. So some of you are traveling. You lot are traveling. Some of you are astral traveling. But I do see physical travel on the cards in 2024. So visas, passports, paperwork, signed, sealed, and delivered. Gang, gang. So you are traveling. It's on the cards, gang. Get ready. Start applying for your paperworks. Because we got traveling. Also, I do see that you need to clean up your diet. You've been told to clean up the food that you're eating, the environment. Clean up your food, gang. To go more green. To look at the food that you are eating. Some of you have been taught to teach. To write a cookbook, a nutritious one. Some of you need to teach people your knowledge of how to eat cleanly. So you're going to write a book on it. Gang, what do you need to know? What do you need to know at this time? There you are. Taurus energy. You're a spiritual teacher. Look, Taurus. Taurus energy is a Hierophant. Spiritual teachers. Whatever you call yourself, a prophet, a pastor, a reader. They're all spiritual. You heal with classes, sessions, and seminars. But to give a class, to give a session or a seminar, you need to take one. That means you need to be taking these things to know how they're given, right? And it says you're healers. You're healers. So you're here to heal people, heal the world. So you may be drawn to Reiki, this energy. And it says justice, Libra energy, gang. You're here to bring fair and truth to the world, to be the voice for the voiceless. To speak up for those that can't speak up for themselves. To break every chain, to pull down every stronghold. To level the playing field. It says your career is going to bring fairness and protection to others who need your help. And family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. That's why a lot of you are feeling out of whack, because you may have been rejected, abandoned from your family, and now you're feeling like, but where do I stand? Family is not always blood, gang. They lie to you. So yes, family is central to you, but sometimes it's not the blood. It's the ones you meet along the way. They become family, gang. So embrace this new journey that you're on, okay? Yeah? We got a lot of demons coming in here now. We're going to jump. We're going to go. It's time to go, gang. One more. If you don't believe me, go and talk to your angels. They will confirm or tell you that it's not for you. All right? So remember, always ask to your angels. This is my message. Instead of worrying, because a lot of you are worrying, just ask for divine help. That's it. Ask for divine help, gang. Yeah. We don't hail that person over here. That's on your platforms. We don't do that over here. So we rebuke you over here. And we're going to rebuke you as well. Get out the chat. Get out. So we're going to end it. You are beautiful energies, gang. But I do want to end it with an ISIS message. And thank you for coming. Very powerful. 311 in the chat. The earliest reading I've ever done. 13:13 on the clock. OMG. It's 13:13. Nah. You can't make this up. That's connected to my last reading. 13:13. Oh, it says you're connected to God, to source, and God protects you. Even in that fire. OMG, look. 13:13. I told you. Oh, wow. It's time to go. Come on, time to go. Let's give you the last message. Just one, be out. What do you need to know? Soul retrieval. Oh, go away, silly people. Isis is healing, is a healing goddess. And she is now offering you spiritual restoration. OMG. Restoration, the power of free. And deep soul healing. Because you know your soul was destroyed, right? Today's the 14th. Where I am, it's the 14th. It's not the 13th. It's Wednesday, the 14th of March. I'm in the UK, so I'm on the 14th. It's not the 13th here. So we're in your future right now. I'm speaking to you from the future. You're back in the past. You're on the 13th. I'm on the 14th right now. Oh, it's the 13th. No, it's not. It's the 14th. No, it's the 13th. It's the 13th. Oh, it is the 13th. Oh, my God. Diana. 13, 13, 13. Oh, my God. I just got the revelation, Jake. 13, 13, 13. The portal's open, gang. This is powerful. Remember, 13 is the number of transformation of the death card. Oh, shit. You better understand this message, because I'm going back to watch it for myself. OMG. It's the 13, 13, 13, 13. I'm going to add those numbers and the 11, because we started at 11:11. All right, they woke me up at 10:10. I was woken up at 10:10 on the dot. 11:11 is where I was going to start the reading, but my doctor called me. So I started at 11:14. And then 13, 13, 13. Gang, this is powerful energy. Oh, my God. So, yeah. Oh, I'm like, it's the 14th. No. Oh, told you I don't know what date or time it is, gang. I'm not even with you on this time thing. I don't live on your time. So for me, it was the 14th, for real. So Isis is a healing goddess, and she now offers you spiritual restoration, because it has to happen above before it happens below, right? Remember this. Gang, gang. 110%. And she's offering you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing. Thank you. Through the art of soul retrieval. Reclaiming pieces of you that was lost through traumas old and new. So you're healing, God. That regenerative energy. The phoenix energy. Come on. It destroys and it renews like segment. Destroy and renew, God. That energy's here. Soon. SOON. You will enjoy greater wellness, greater energy, and greater power. So be willing to go through what you're going through, which is the healing process. Knowing, inner knowing, gang, gang, that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness and wellness. Ashe. This is your girl, the Virgo, 2222. Powerful shifts and portals are taking place and opening for you. Tap in. Ashe. Gang, gang. Powerful message. I got to watch it myself. OMG. Come and book a reading with me. Also, if you feel led to, come and sow a seed on my PayPal, gang, as we are growing this ministry, and I can't do it without you or money. We need it. So if you have it to spare, gang, come and sow a seed. Even $1, even £1 will help, as we need cameras, we need IMAX, as we need it for the vlogging. If you want a vlog, if you want a podcast, then we need materials, gang. And it doesn't come cheap and it doesn't come easy, and I need help. So I'm going to throw it out to you. If you really want this content, if you want the vlog, if you want the podcast, then I need your help. It's going to take a lot of money and a lot of support. And I'm going to throw it out to you. My PayPal is there. Mesha, can you put it in the chat? I'm going to pin it under the video. And if you feel led to, can you sow even £1, $1, a Deutsch coin? Anything will help. Because where 2 or 3 of you get together, again, miracles will happen. And we'll make this shit work. Because anything I touch is going to turn to gold. And the Spirit says, I'm going to bless me. And anyone I bless is going to be blessed. I know this. And same goes for you. So this year, be a blessing to someone, because in turn, they will turn around and be a blessing back to you. All right? It's not always money, gang. So whatever you have, I'm open to receiving at this time. Thank you in advance. I love you too. May Sunshine, I'm sorry again for what was going on. Deutsch coin, I don't even know what that is. Bitcoin, don't want the Bitcoin though. I don't trust it. Me not trust the Bitcoin. Me don't know what to do with it. So please, real money at this time until it goes. But yeah, sow a seed, gang, a seed of faith. Thank you, May Sunshine, I appreciate you. And I'm so sorry about the misconstrued energy. Sorry about that. But I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, May Sunshine. You got my granddaughter's name. I told you, every time I see it, I'm warm. That's why I had to bring you back. Spirit said, Dana, don't do it. So I brought you back, baby. I'm sorry again. Gang, I see you soon. Deutsch is German. Well, I'm in a German right now. In a German. Poor Finn, they messed up his mind now. But he was good. Take care, gang. We're going off track now. So see you later. We're going to go and get grounded. God bless every one of you. Powerful energies, gang. Tap in. Don't miss out, okay? God bless every single one of you.